Last week was the Wholesome Direct, and within it, about 93 games were shown off. While there were many games for many different people, I want to introduce you to 10 that I'm currently the most excited for. This isn't a judgment on how good the games may be. Just because a game isn't on the list doesn't mean that I might not enjoy it, it's just that these are what jumped out at me originally. First on my list is Terra Nil, a fun little game where you use your city building prowess to rebuild nature in a barren wasteland. I really enjoy city building games, and this one has many of the same feelings, but also has cute animals that you can help out. I think that's a plus. Honestly, this one jumped out at me immediately, because it was the first game shown. Our next game was returning from the previous Wholesome Direct. The Garden Path won me over a bit more this year with a pretty unique art style and down-to-earth concept. I mean, who doesn't enjoy spending time in their garden? Okay, me, but that's because I don't have a garden. Honestly though, it seems like a nice, calm game, and I can use more of those. Garden Witch Life spoke to me on a simple level. Nature, gardens, plants, and exploration all make for a simple game that should be plenty enjoyable. I'm excited for another life sim game with some cute animals and maybe some mysteries. If you couldn't tell from my other videos, I like rustic and somewhat magical games. Moving slightly from magic to potion crafting, Potion Permit is an open-ended RPG where you help the people of Moonberry. Also, you do the rustic lifestyle thing with fishing and foraging, but who's keeping track of that? This was one of my most anticipated games after watching the Direct. The next game on our list returns to the magic. It's Mika and the Witch's Mountain, a delivery game inspired by an anime movie and book that I haven't seen nor read. I just want to fly around in a pretty world. I find that fun. After all, it's the only reason I played Air. Mika definitely sparked my interest, and I'm hoping that the flying and delivering are fun. Our first purely animal-related game on the list, Chicken Journey, caught my attention for all the wrong reasons. The game is a 2D platformer, which is fine since I grew up on that genre, but if you've ever been in my streams at all in the last 2 years, selfish plug, link to that in the description, you'll know that chickens and I have a bad relationship. Also rats. Actually, most animals just don't seem to like me. Whatever, the game looks like it'll be fun, but I'm also obligated to play it due to my history. More animals, it's Paper Animal RPG. It's a cute throwback to Paper Mario games, and the idea is cute enough to stand out on that alone. While animals and I don't have the greatest track record, I'm willing to set that aside to explore the 2D world. The overall mechanics and gameplay look like they'll be pretty fun, and the characters are adorable too, which helps. In our 8th spot, I decided to go with Ova Magica, a farming game that also involves cute little blob creatures that you can collect and battle. Basically, Stardew Valley mixed with Pokemon. If you should know anything about me, it's that I've spent too much time in Stardew for as little progress as I've made, and that, like everyone else, I grew up on Pokemon. So I'm really hopeful here. Before I get to the last two games, I wanted to list a few honorable mentions. These are both games that I followed before the Direct. Critter Crops, which showed off a little bit more of the game and characters, and Katori Academy, which was Witchery Academy last year and showed off a lot more of the actual academy. Alright, on to the last two games. The first game is The Spirit and the Mouse, a 3D platformer where you help humans while playing as a mouse. More animal things, huh? Honestly speaking, the trailer didn't catch my eye on this one. Instead, I fell in love with the game when playing the demo. The atmosphere was lighthearted and cute, and while the gameplay wasn't perfect, I enjoyed my whole experience in the game. Similarly, I didn't really care about my last game today until I played the demo and just had fun with it. That game being Hamsters on Rails, a cute little puzzle game where you guide a hamster through a room by placing rails down. It reminded me a ton of Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker in terms of the levels and design, and it left me wanting to play more. So, what games from the not E3 week are you excited for? Personally, the main game that I'm watching is Stormgate, but that's a little bit outside of this channel for me. If you want to watch something else from the channel though, here's a couple videos. Thanks for watching.